No, I just want a permit to be allowed to say that Little Rock City Hall sucks. Where do I get permission to say that?
That's what I'm trying to give him two other numbers because I have no idea. We just issued construction permits.
Got this gentleman here. He would like to get a permit to protest. How would you do that?
Sure, that's with our traffic engineering.
Traffic and engineering.
Yeah, can I get you that number?
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's just they're
Well,
more than legal questions. They're constitutional questions, and you said you served.
Yeah, I did. And,
Did you?
and we didn't have to read the Constitution when I served.
Okay, cool.
All you had to do was pledge allegiance to fight enemy, foreign and domestic.
Okay.
If he's making any money off of these, then you've got an issue. But when you're in a public building, you can film in a public place. But if you start monitorizing this,
Monitorizing it?
yeah,
Which law school did you learn the word monitorizing at? On September 18th, 2024, Jeff Gray from the YouTube channel Honor Your Oath was standing outside of Little Rock, Arkansas City Hall holding a sign that said, "God bless the homeless veterans," when he was approached by Officer Jackson and Officer Morris and eventually trespassed from the property for constitutionally protected free speech. Officer Morris completely fabricates a false story that contradicts what her body cam shows actually happened. All Jeff did was stand there with his sign, but she claimed that he was begging for money, falsely claiming to be a veteran, and even said multiple times that he claimed to be a sovereign citizen, which Jeff is not and never claimed to be. I linked to the full body cam on Jeff's channel in the description below. During the interaction, the officers briefly mentioned possibly hemming Jeff up for not having a permit for his free speech. So while I was in Little Rock recently, I decided to go in to inquire about this permit to exercise rights. For anyone who's new here, no such permit exists or is necessary. But I find the process of helping them come to this conclusion themselves fascinating.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
All right, can I have you?
I need to get a permit
Permit to,
for a protest.
I,
Should I just run up to the office I need to go to?
well, I don't know. I don't know if it's here. I think it's right down the street. Go ahead. You go ahead and go through. Because I don't want to.
What's he here for?
He's here for a meeting.
What meeting?
I don't know the exact meeting, but I know they got a meeting.
Oh, okay. Is there a public meeting or? Thanks for letting me know, man. He's the director of fleet services.
I know him, but man, I couldn't tell you. He's a director. Hey, I got a gentleman here. He needs to get a permit to file a complaint. Does he do that here, or does he
No.
go to planning?
It's a permit to file a complaint.
No, a protest. Sorry about that.
A permit to protest?
Yes, to get a yes.
The permit office is on Broadway across from. You go to planning to get it.
Okay.
But the actual permit office is right there on Broadway, right across from Chick-fil-A.
Right across from Chick-fil-A.
But planning, let me transfer you over to permit this, okay?
Okay.
They can walk through one moment.
Okay. Because planning is right down here at 723 West Markham.
Okay.
Now, I know that's where a lot of people go and get permits, but that's for like building codes. I never
Never heard of someone getting a permit.
Well, I have heard about commits to, I'd heard about it.
City of Little Rock Permitting Desk, this is Leslie.
Hey Leslie, this is security here at City Hall. Got a gentleman who needs to get a permit to protest. Does he come there?
We just issue construction permits here.
Okay, where would he go to get a permit to protest?
I have no idea on that one.
Who would I call?
That's, we have a special events permit number here that I can give you. That might be who you need.
That doesn't seem like the. You think that's it? Okay, go ahead and give me that.
Solicitation permit, like I said, we just issue construction permits, so I have no idea.
No, I just want a permit to be allowed to say that Little Rock City Hall sucks. Where do I get permission to say that?
That's what I'm trying to give him two other numbers because I have no idea. We just issue construction permits.
Oh, okay, go ahead and give me the numbers.
Okay, and the phone number is 501
Okay.
379
379.
815, or a solicitation permit is 501 371 4568.
4568. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye. This is Deborah.
Hey Deborah, this is security down at the front desk. Got a gentleman here who needs to, he wants to get a permit to protest. Where would he go?
I don't know. Hold on just a sec. Have them call the city manager's office.
Okay,
Call Rachel,
okay,
4803.
I got you.
Thank you, bye.
Ma'am, if you could take everything out of your pocket, sit up here in one of these baskets. Okay, go through that. Here you go, Miss Montgomery. Uh-huh.
Thank you for calling the city nexus office. We're not available right now. If you will leave your name and number.
Tony, I'm gonna go up here.
You want me to come with you? Yeah, I can come with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Miss Rachel in?
She was sitting there. Sitting little rock.
Miss Rachel? Miss Rachel? Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Got this gentleman here. He would like to get a permit to protest. How would he
Oh,
do that?
sure, that's with our traffic engineering.
Traffic and engineering.
Yeah, can I get you that number?
Ye-
And
yes.
so you can call me, yeah, I can get you that number. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, we tried to reach you. Traffic and engineering.
Traffic and engineering?
Yeah, they do the permits for that.
Okay. Would that be like a permit to like shut down the roads and sidewalks or
Yeah,
something?
you can do that, people if they do, they wanna do a block party or something like that.
Well, what if it's just a one-man protest and I'm not trying to shut anything down? I just want to stand in a public space and I actually really just want to hold a sign that says Allah bless security.
Sure, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of that as far as one person, but they
Okay.
know the rules, they can tell you if you need that or not. I don't know, but I'd check with them, they're really nice.
Okay.
Traffic.
Yeah, I just want to spread a message about Allah bless security guards. And I just want to stand there with a sign that just says Allah bless security guards.
To the best of my knowledge, I don't think one person needs one.
Okay.
I would just check with the engineer.
Well, yes,
There we go.
better safe than sorry. because
Sure.
That's what you came here for.
Sure.
You know.
Cool. Okay.
And so I'd check with him. They're gonna tell
Okay.
you the
And what's
rules.
his name?
It's just traffic engineering.
All right, traffic engineering. Is there a specific name? And like I said, I don't know if I even need to talk to them because I don't need to
hey,
shut anything down.
No, I would just double check, but
Okay.
just double check with that.
All right. And if I don't need a permit, then what do I do after that? Do I just do it?
I guess, yeah. I guess so. I mean, that's, yeah, I guess so. I don't know the ins and outs of that attorney, but I would just say check with him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right. So I'll just call this number right now. Is that cool?
To the best of my knowledge, that should be all you have to do, and to get it. You know, and I thought that if one person did it, you probably wouldn't need one. But then again, it's better to call that number to be safe.
Yeah. Okay, so if I call him and he says I don't need a permit, then I can just stand
You can.
on the public steps right here then
can.
and just hold whatever sign I want then?
You can.
Okay. It could say anything like Allah bless security or maybe
To the best of my knowledge,
God bless
you can.
homeless veterans, maybe?
To the best of my knowledge, you can.
Okay. Could it even say I don't like cops?
That I don't know.
How about just
What you?
how about what if it were to say fuck the police? I don't want to say it too loud.
No, I don't know about that because that kind of reminds me of that song or something they got in trouble about that.
Okay, what if,
I don't know that.
so people are worried that a draft might be coming back again. So what if the sign were to say, fuck the draft?
Sir, you got me on that.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay. Should I ask the guy at traffic engineering maybe?
They should know, I guess, because they do give out the permits.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks Neil.
No problem.
I'll just sit right out here and make the phone call, I guess. Thanks, Neil.
Security. No. Okay.
What was that about?
Uh,
Was that about me?
she was asking, did you sign in? I told her no.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, traffic engineering.
Hi, traffic engineering. How are you?
Doing good. How can we help you?
I was down at City Hall here, trying to apply for a permit to do a protest, and not even so much of a protest, but just wanted to hold a sign that says Allah bless security guards.
Okay, let me get you over to Justin. He's the one that handles our permits. Just one moment.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Traffic engineering.
Hi, traffic engineering. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, I'm down here at City Hall. I was trying to get a permit, wanting to hold a sign on the steps of City Hall that says Allah bless security. And I was told that I need a permit to be able to hold a sign on the steps of City Hall, and I was told by them and given this number, you're the guy to give me the permit to hold the sign that says Allah bless security.
Okay. Is it just you by yourself?
Yep. Just
You don't
me.
need a permit.
What's that?
So you don't need a permit.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything under 20 people, there's no permit necessary. The only time we require anybody to have any kind of a permit is if it's 20 or more people.
Okay. 20 or more people gathering has to have a permit?
Yes, sir.
Is that even if they're not blocking any public roads or sidewalks?
No. Like if you're on private property, you're fine.
What if we're on public property, but we're not actually blocking any roads or sidewalks?
Well, if it's a gathering over 20 people, then yes, it is required by us. It's obviously something that could possibly be ticketed. I'm not sure. I'm not a cop. If you didn't have one.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to have to let my wife know that because she does a park play group, a homeschool play group at the park once a week, and they got about
Yeah, so
50
if you're-
people out there, so that's well over 20. So I'm going to let her know that she needs to start paying for permits to gather with her friends on public property.
Is it for like any kind of a let me think. So is it like an event kind of thing, or is it just a group of people out hanging out?
Well, yeah, they all call each other and say, hey, we've all got kids, let's go to the park and meet. So You know, they plan to meet together in public.
Okay.
So we need government permission to do that, right?
I mean, sir, I'm not here to argue with you, and I'm not going to.
Oh no, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to make sure that we got all our ducks in a row, so that anything that I do, really, I only actually called about the protest that I wanted to do. But since you mentioned the 20 people, I was just thinking, my gosh, I'm so lucky my wife hasn't been locked up in prison for taking the kids to the park with friends, and so I'm just trying to foresee circumstances that could happen in the future and try to make sure that doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Gosh, I'd hate for my wife to go to prison for taking the kids to the park, you know? So I just, where do I get that permit then for her to take the kids to the park?
Oh, you can get it from the Parks Department if you like.
Parks Department? Okay, let me, you have a phone number for that?
Let's see.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to argue with you. I came here to get get the info from the experts, and sir, you are the expert, you know, or that's what I was told by City Hall. So don't get me wrong, I am not arguing with you. I'm trying to.
You're fine with me, man.
Cool.
You're fine with me. I'm just trying to tell you what is required from the city of Little Rock when it comes to protests and public events and things of that nature.
Perfect. So the Parks Department, you said, would be where we get permission to play with friends at the park?
We don't have to have permission to play with friends, but if you want to talk to Parks Department, and, see if they have any kind of stipulations, then you're free and welcome to do so.
Well,
see if I can find a number for you.
It'll be more than 20 people, though, at the park playing.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to fall into that 20 people thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to take it as, sure.
Okay. Here, let me go inside. I'm outside of City Hall, and it's kind of noisy out here.
Okay. Parks Department.
Hey, I'm just using the table to write. I'm on the phone with the traffic and engineering. Okay, sorry. So what's the Parks Department number?
The guy that you would need to talk with over at Parks should be Matt Gardner. Phone number is 501-371-6849.
371, what was it again? 371?
6849.
All right, and that's Matt Gardner?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'll just give that to my wife, because I don't go to the park days, but I'll just let her know that she's been breaking the law for a long time, and she needs to get her stuff together. What's that?
All right.
I mean, she should have known. You know, it's ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So I mean, she's putting the children in danger too. What if they get arrested too? You know, more than 20 people gathered there.
Yeah. Could be bad, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the police would have to lock up the children. I got an 8-month-old baby. I'd hate to see him in handcuffs for, being number 21 at the park. So.
How many kids do you have?
6.
6?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Between
Your youngest is 8 months?
youngest is 8 months. Oldest is 16 years old.
Oh man! Well, congratulations on the new one, and also on the others. That's quite an achievement.
Thank you. Yeah, all
It
with
really is.
all with one
Are they-
woman too.
That is a blessed achievement, then.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
This day and age.
Yeah, so you can see what my concern is here. When you said 20 people, I'm going, my gosh, I love my wife and kids, and we hang out with a lot of big families, and so just 3 or 4 of our families at the park, and people are going to be getting locked up. And like I said, I don't want to see my 8-month-old in handcuffs.
Look, I understand that you're upset.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know. I know you're being exaggerated right now. It's okay. Like I know you're upset because City Hall is being the way that they are. You don't have to have a permit for one person to stand outside with a sign. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I am on your side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was initially what we were talking about. So thank you for bringing me back to that.
It is, and then I know you're trying to prove a point how stupid it is that you have to have a permit to go outside and protest, especially with a group for more than 20 people. we both know that if you're at the park, you don't have to have a permit to play with your family or your friends at a park.
Okay. No, let me write that down. No permit to play at the park.
If you like, I could email you the city ordinance on gatherings such as these that require permits,
Okay.
if that's something that you're interested in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems quite reasonable that if I was going to shut down a public street or sidewalk, hindering other people's ability of free travel, it would seem perfectly reasonable that I need to get a permit, that everyone needs to know ahead of time, hey, the road's going to be closed, you're not going to be able to get through here. So is that what the law says? Is that what is that kind of what the city ordinance does say?
For the most part, yes, sir. If you're going to be kind of obstructing traffic or any sort of fashion of that, that's when you're going to need to have an application or a permit in.
All right, so no permit for me to stand by myself on the steps of City Hall with a sign that says Allah bless security.
I'm not going to require you to, because like I said in our ordinance, it says that if there are less than 20 people, there's no permit necessary. I can give you Sergeant Fulton's number, who is the LRPD officer who deals with special events. He would tell you the same thing.
Okay.
Now, as far as City Hall goes, standing on the steps, they may get a little, uppity. I don't know. I'm assuming so if they had you call me and you were in kind of, the mood that you seemed like you were in when we first began talking. So I'm gonna
what do you mean?
that they were.
Well, I'm in an inquisitive mood, Like I said, I just want to make sure I obey all of the rules.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not the rebellious type.
Where are you from? Are you from here?
Yeah.
Really? You sounded a little different. You had a
Well,
different accent.
born in upstate New York.
Okay, that's where it was. I heard the words you said. I was like, that doesn't sound like Arkansas.
Yeah.
You sound like my buddy from Canada. He's from Ontario.
Now that's offensive. You're gonna need I'm gonna require you to get a permit to say something like that to me.
No, some of the words you said sound just like him. I was like, I wonder if he's from Canada.
No way. Okay, so no permit to stand there and hold a sign. I was asking the security guard to clarify on a couple of things. Can the sign say anything? For example, I was just going to hold a sign that says Allah bless security, but I'm wondering if the sign said, let me whisper this. This is the first time I've ever said a bad word, but just for the sake of understanding, can the sign say, fuck the police?
Honestly, I mean, First Amendment, freedom of speech, I don't see why I couldn't. Now, would that be looked down upon? I'm sure. But, if we're getting into constitutional laws, I don't think you can be censored in what you say.
Okay.
But then again, I'm not a lawyer, so, I really couldn't help you there.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll let the people at City Hall know that I called everyone I'm supposed to call to get a permit, and they say there's no permit, and they say that I can, just because I'm a free man in the United States of America, that I can stand on those steps with a sign that says Allah bless security and fuck the police.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do what you need to do, man. But,
all right, let me walk over to the security guard.
If they give you any trouble saying that you do need one, you can tell them to give me a call.
Okay, I'm actually right here next to the security guard. So I got in touch with the permit people. Can you hear him on the phone right now?
I heard it.
Okay, so he says I don't need any permit or any permission whatsoever to stand on the steps of City Hall and hold a sign that says Allah bless security. I don't even need a permit or anything to hold a sign that says fuck the police. So am I good to go ahead and do that then?
Sure.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
All right, we all straightened up.
I don't
All right.
know.
Cool.
You know, good, Mr. Springer?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that covered for you, and I hope you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
So just to kind of finish things up, I had a buddy that was out here a couple of weeks ago holding a sign that said "God bless homeless veterans," and he was kind of bullied, intimidated, and then
Well,
go ahead. Okay. Can I just get him on the phone real quick? And he just wants an apology from you and the police. Can we do that real quick then?
If you want to hold a sign up, you can.
Okay.
But now, if you talking about me talking to a guy, apologizing to him,
Yeah.
because I didn't tell him he couldn't hold a sign up.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
I guess
I
he
didn't
was
say that.
trespassed from the steps of City Hall.
I didn't. The police took him away from there.
Okay. You didn't ask for that to happen?
There's a police station right down the street.
Okay. So, to clear it up then, you didn't ask them to trespass him then?
I didn't tell him to leave the property.
Okay. That was all on the police? Nobody at City Hall did that?
I'll just leave that alone. I'm not going to be on TikTok saying something, you know. I mean,
look, we all make mistakes. He just wants a. We just.
I'm a veteran myself.
Cool.
You know, I fought. Now, when the police, to the best of my knowledge, asked him, was he a veteran? He said he was. Is he a veteran?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Where do you serve at?
Where did he serve?
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't?
No. I didn't
When you get
serve.
him on the phone, ask him.
You want me to get him on the phone right now?
No, I don't. I can't have a conversation with him because I'm working.
Oh, okay.
You know, but you could leave me his number and I'll talk to him.
You want to call him?
I'll call him later on, not while I'm
Okay.
on duty though.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it someone in City Hall that asked him to be trespassed? Then was it the city manager?
I can't remember. No, it wasn't the city manager because she wasn't even here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know who asked for him to be trespassed?
The
police-
talking about something that happened. You could talk to them.
Well, they said that the people at City Hall wanted him trespassed. That was what they said. They said, "Look, it's not up to us. People at City Hall wanted him trespassed." Yeah. Good. We're good. I didn't know if you needed to check him in.
He didn't set it off. He works
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Once he goes through that metal detector, he didn't set it off.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, yeah. All I wanted to do is clear things up and see if, see if you wanted to apologize. If you're saying you're not the one who trespassed him.
I'm not saying I'm not going to even get into that. I mean, because I do remember that encounter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I remember that encounter.
Okay.
You know, and I've seen it on
The interwebs?
say again.
Seen it on the interwebs?
Yeah.
On the onlines?
Mhm.
Okay. But no apology?
If you could excuse me, because I got people coming in to work. If I could do my job, can I do my job?
Yeah. I
Okay.
wouldn't
But
want
no,
you not to.
I'm not-
Allah bless security guards.
Okay.
You know?
I'm not apologizing to him though.
Okay, cool.
No.
Cool. All right, man. It was Neil, and what's your last name, Neil?
That is my last name.
Oh, okay, it's Stephen Neal?
Yes.
Stephen D. Neal.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. Thanks, Stephen D. Neal. Appreciate it, man. What's that? But you still wanted a man trespass from public property for free speech? Served to protect his rights and then got home and violated them, or what? Is that kind of what happened there?
Is that what he told you?
That's what it looked like to me. I mean, I kind of drew that conclusion
Okay.
myself.
Could I take care of these people here?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you guys want to get filmed?
Let's go to do it.
Okay. Yeah, what can I help you with?
He's got.
Oh, I just need to meet at Parks and Recreation.
So what if they didn't want to be filmed?
We'd have to clarify that.
Yeah. Well, I thought you served to protect the Constitution, so you'd probably know everything about the Constitution, wouldn't you? The right to film in public. Don't you think?
Hey, could you send the city attorney down here? We got a gentleman up here. Asked me a bunch of legal questions about protesting and everything. Okay. We'll have a attorney come down to it.
Okay. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's just they're more than legal questions. They're constitutional questions. And you said you served when?
Yeah, I did. And we didn't have to read the Constitution when I served.
Okay, cool.
All you had to do was pledge allegiance to fight enemy, foreign and domestic.
Okay.
You served?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, you were just.
Yeah.
There's an attorney right over there.
Yeah, I was just trying to ask constitutional questions, not
Okay,
legal.
were you calling me, asking me, do I want to apologize to some guy about being trespassed?
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't want to do that, but you're still asking me that.
Oh no, I was asking you when you asked that guy if he wanted to be filmed. I said, well, what if he didn't?
Okay. Well, he's an attorney. He can answer that question.
Oh, okay.
What's the questions?
And there was a gentleman came in here, and I know he's filming. Probably put this on YouTube and everything. And
Sure.
There was just people came in here, and I was asking them, did they want to be filmed?
Right.
I mean, because he's filming.
If he's making any money off of these, then you've got an issue. But when you're in a public building, you can film in a public place. But if you start monitorizing this,
Monitorizing it?
yeah,
Which law school did you learn the word monitorizing at?
Well, you know,
It's all right, man. You're good. It's okay. You're nervous.
well, no, I'm not really nervous, but I don't want to confront you with
Sure.
the situation.
No problem.
They're certainly not going to violate anyone's constitutional rights.
Cool.
But if you're monetizing, you better with that word, monetizing?
That's
If you're making money off of this, then obviously there may be issues. But
Okay.
you're in a public building.
Hey guys, whatever you do on the live stream, do not donate super chats. Do not donate money right now. Oh my gosh, okay, so somebody just donated $5 to me.
Yeah.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see
The
it?
issue is, because I'm not an expert in trademark or copyright and using public images for making money.
Okay,
And I'm not going to pretend to be.
okay.
And I'm not going to have I'm not going to say something that I don't absolutely know, and then y'all come back and then make me look like an idiot. But I do know that from my limited knowledge of it, if you're going to use someone's image and you're making money off of it, there may be something there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But as far as filming in a public building, obviously you have the right to do that.
All right.
We would ask that you not harass people.
Sure.
But I don't think you're harassing anyone. So, what is the purpose of filming?
Well, I came in here to follow up on some stuff, and I was just documenting the process.
Okay.
Following up on some stuff, finding out about permitting processes, specifically getting a permit to hold a sign that says Allah bless security.
Sure.
And
the issue we have is he's filming. There were a couple people that don't want to be filmed, and I told him I'm not a trademark or copyrights kind of guy. I don't know if you can film people and then not get their release and put them on YouTube and make money off of it.
I don't know if we can do that or not, but I think we have a right to being shown.
Right.
But, that's what pixelation's for. So, I mean, I don't mind if you film me, but.
I don't mind if you film me. I mean, I know you.
We're old and ugly. I mean,
Yeah. Y'all are gonna make fun of me using the word monetization.
I shouldn't have even teased you on that. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I take this very seriously. We take your constitutional rights very seriously, but we also take the security of the building and more people. If they want to be filmed or not be filmed.
Yeah, name, image, and likeness. That doesn't really apply in situations like if you got stopped for a traffic ticket and you film the officer giving you a ticket. You've got a right to do that. But you're coming in to go through the process. So I don't have any problem with you filming anything about going through the process. It's kind of educational.
Right.
But
Very educational. And
But-
yeah.
I'm not going to tell you not to film people. What I can tell you is
I just got $17 in donations. So I am making money at this very moment off of this now.
Yeah.
the key is that the only caution I will give you is if an employee says, don't film my face, and you can not do that, or you can figure out how to pixelate it. I would suggest you do that. If you do film their face, I think you've got a privacy question for the employee. in what you're asking for. Remember what I said though, I mean, if you were stopped out on the street in the public right of way, but see, this isn't the public right of way. This isn't the quintessential public forum.
Sure.
This is a
Limited.
public
Yep.
forum.
Yep.
And so with that caution, I would let you go.